The following program may contain coarse language, violence, nudity, mature subject matter, or scenes which may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
This is the X-Zone Broadcast Network, broadcasting worldwide on broadcast affiliates and satellite program providers, including CNN Broadcast Network, Sirius Satellite Network, Star Media, Good News Radio Network, Angel Broadcast Network, Wiki Broadcast Network, and WPBN TV. For more information on the X-Zone Broadcast Network, visit us at www.xzbn.net.
All his radio.
Welcome to the X-Zone, a place where fact is fiction and fiction is reality. Now, here's your host, Rob McConnell.
And welcome back, everyone. My name is Rob McConnell. This is the X-Zone. We're coming to you from our broadcast center in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Worldwide toll-free 800-610-7035. My email address is xzone@xzoneradiotv.com. On all social media sites, X-Zone Radio TV, and our main website, which is going to be changing very shortly, I'm told, www.xzoneradiotv.com. My guest this hour is Kathy Kirk. Kathy is a conscious bridge and light worker. She's also the creator of Applied Spirituality, a body of work synthesized over 30 years to assist the evolution of individuals and mankind in the Golden Age by bridging the science and spirituality aspects of life together. Kathy's background includes the sciences in pre-med and business, corporate and entrepreneurial. A graduate of Cornell University, Kathy is the author of 2 books, Well Done, A Story of Applied Spirituality, and The Earthling's Quick Start Guide. Kathy reinterprets everyday events in the terms of consciousness at her blog, A New View, appliedspirituality.com/a-new-view-blog, and for the Cleveland Plain Dealer at cleveland.com/newview. She hosted a New View of Life radio show encouraging Americans that the most patriotic thing they can do is expand their minds into a higher perspective. And Kathy, a powerful and humorous speaker, has addressed such groups as NAS, North Island, Qualcomm, BAE Systems, Spa Wars, Mensa, the U.S. Post Office, Cornell University, Phoenix House, and San Diego County Libraries. Joining me now is Kathy Kirk. And Kathy, welcome to the X-Zone.
Thank you so much, Rob. It's great to be here.
Tell me a little bit about yourself and where did your quest into spirituality start?
It began with my own, what I call cosmic goose, back in 1983. I had a nervous breakdown. I was living someone else's life, and I just sort of blew up on the job like a computer and arced, and I realized that I couldn't control anything outside of me, and I asked the question. Right. The question was, how do I have a good life if I can't control anything external? And that began the journey.
What was the answer that you received to your question, my dear?
Over time, the answer is that I have the control of myself. Mm-hmm. I have a whole internal guidance system that I get to direct, and by that I get to create my own reality. So it's been quite a journey from helpless, powerless victim to creator.
Let me ask you, Kathy, why do most people, I'll say the majority of people, give up power to themselves so easily?
I think it's a part of the game. I mean, there was a game called the Game of Separation that was being played until about, well, I would say it started lightening up around 1987 with the harmonic convergence, and we flipped the tide at 2012 to like 51% positive. And by that I mean we collectively, as the race of man, it was like 0.5% of us tipped the scales, so that we were asking now for source energy. We were asking to be reconnected, more good. So that was a part of the old game, and that's what we're unlayering right now. We're kind of rolling up the carpet from the old game to the new, and we're only in year 2 of this, year and a half into the awakening process. And so what's happening now is everybody's being squeezed by all the light that's coming into the planet, which is like a great big spotlight, and it's shadowing, it's making deep shadows where all of our old beliefs and limiting things of human ego mind are still operating, so that we can just start like cleaning the layers off of the window and start seeing life with more source in it, I guess would be the way I'd say it, more clearly, and with less filters, because this source is coming in big time now. Prior to this, we were actually in quarantine, and it was hands off from all other parts of the universe and galaxy, and we had to find our way back, and we thought we could do it. I'm told we tried 4 times before and didn't make it, but this time we did, and this time we are doing it. So this is the unraveling of the old game. We're getting all of our players off the board from all of the lifetimes. And
all right, Kathy, you and I have to take a commercial break. Please stand by. Exonation, Kathy Kirk is our guest. www.appliedspirituality.com. And Kathy and I will be back on the other side of this commercial break. Whatever you do, don't go away. Modern Esoteric, Beyond Our Senses by Brad Olson, consummates the lifology story about where humanity originates. It is the lost continents, the primitive wisdom, the mythos of creation, and the rethinking of ancient history as we are taught in academia. There is much more to the story than what we have been told. As this is the first book in the Esoteric series, Modern Esoteric starts at the beginning of time and accelerates up to this modern age. Future Esoteric is book 2 in the series and takes a forward-looking position ahead of today with an open and honest examination of the ET issue and various unexplained phenomena. To discover the writings of author Brad Olson, visit www.bradolson.com. That's www.bradolson.com. Named one of the world's greatest psychics, Elizabeth Joyce is now giving readings worldwide via Skype. Elizabeth Joyce is recognized for her clairvoyant ability to help find missing persons, her analysis of dreams, past life regression work, mediumship, and her accurate predictions. Elizabeth has been a frequent guest on the X-Zone radio show with yours truly, Rob McConnell, now for several years. For an appointment with Elizabeth Joyce, call 201-934-8986 or Skype at elizabeth.joyce. And for more information, you can always visit Elizabeth Joyce online at www.new-visions.com. Exonation, Kathy Kirk is my special guest, www.appliedspirituality.com. Kathy, let me ask you this. Are we in the end times or the beginning of the new age?
Oh, definitely the beginning of the new age. Absolutely. This is a renaissance. The last time we had one was when they invented the printing press. So this is going to be beyond that. With the advent of the internet, it made this awakening possible globally.
So, what, in your opinion, is the greatest achievement that people can look for within the renaissance of the New Age?
Oh gosh, there's no limit to what we can achieve. It may be a couple of generations. I'd say 20, 40 years, that kind of thing. But
Right.
immediately, we are all feeling, I think, if you're paying any attention at all, you're seeing a lot of new things coming up all over the planet. Grassroots sorts of issues where the people are taking their power back. Demonstration yesterday in Washington with the
Yes.
climate change, and I guess over 400,000 people showed up. And then today they were demonstrating at Wall Street. These types of things are. I was thinking the other day how perfect it is. And I'm speaking as an American, that Congress and the president are sort of stonewalled and at loggerheads, because it's allowing the people to take back their power and remember who they are and become the powerful creators. The country itself will be transformed from the ground up, as will every institution. That's why all the old ones are breaking down, so something new can come in. And the greatest thing, there is no limit to what we can create once we're free of our old limiting beliefs in human ego mind. And that's the big work on the table right now.
Tell me about applied spirituality. What is it?
You know, it started out as my own personal quest, and then I soon realized I was writing a theory of everything, my theory of everything. And so it's a cosmology as much as it is a daily practice and a personal practice. It includes absolutely everything that we see in physical creation. It's about who we really are and how that energy of who we really are is the consciousness that creates everything in physical reality. So when you see in third dimension, which is what we've been in, third dimension, everything is here, but we can only see what's in third dimension. We can only see in this limited, finite way, and that was the game. And now the game's over, so we've got to roll it up, and the roll-up means that we have to come to now, and now we're going vertical. So in this moment, where you sit, where I sit, there is everything happening from a quantum physics point of view. Everything that ever happened is happening now, but we can't perceive it because we are only seeing what's in third, only perceiving what's in third. When we are in fifth, which is where we're headed, is to fifth dimension, we will have the mind of unity, the mind of oneness. We will know that even though we're in discrete bodies, that we are the body of all that is, and the creative energy, source, field of potentiality, call it what you want, God, if you will. Everybody's got their own name for it, but there is this intelligence that created this elegant thing, and we're an intimate, elegant part of it, and we're remembering that. So it's different now than what it was 2 years ago or 5 years ago. It's a lighter state. There's more positive thinking, more positive things happening than not.
Well, tell me, with the ISIS threat, with global warming, with the Ebola, and I can keep on talking and giving you examples of the negativity that's going on in the world today, how can you say things are getting better?
They're happening all over the place. It's just where are you focused? I mean, I'm not saying that I know ISIL is happening, and I had a moment a few weeks back, maybe a month back, where I was just exasperated with what was going on in Gaza. But this is how the old leaves and the new comes in, and it's not going without a fight.
But we saw the same thing happen in World War I, World War II, the Korean conflict, the Vietnam conflict, Gulf War I, Gulf War II. So how do we know this time they're going to be the final chapter?
Because there's a consensus